Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Spark of Genius Flesh and Blood production, classic constructed gameplay. We have Katsu versus Lexi. We've done, I think, at least one replay of this before. It is a matchup that's coming out more and more, based on whatever people feel like running. And Katsu is definitely getting more popular because Dromai is getting more popular, and I think he has a relatively good matchup into Dromai.
I think
it's not like amazing. It's not like 5, but like it's still pretty decent.
That's decent into Dromai because a lot of heroes have terrible matchups into Dromai. So.
Sure.
And Katsu's kind of like polarized. He's mid around the board or across the board, right? So
he's pretty. He's got some pretty. He's got a pretty good ceiling given his kit here. So I'm joined by my co-creator, co-commentator, co-caster, co-compatriot Rob. He's going to be on the Lexi. I'm going to be on the Katsu. This is... I don't remember what Katsu list this is, to be honest. Whatever we used in the last video, but
yeah,
I am in the process
of... we know for sure it's not the Crouching Tiger one.
No, that's definitely
we tried.
This list will change now that Oldham is gone, so cards like Vambrace, cards like Time Snap Potion, the second Genshi, Roundhouse, cards like that are just not really necessary anymore because they were mainly just Oldham hate. As far as this particular deck, I am going to be running Tunic in this matchup. We do have Cross Strap. I think it's a little disingenuous to think the game's going to be over in 6 turns. I guess it's possible, but it's not really how the deck is. The deck isn't that glass cannon that I need to go off. There is also an argument to be like, oh, if you roll first and you go Tunic, if you roll second, you cross strap and try to like take tempo immediately.
That's true.
Yeah, or take tempo. Take the
like put me on the back foot early.
Yeah, just to take the early aggression. Right. So there is some truth in that. I just like the extra armor for breakpoints. Even though it might not even be relevant with drill shot, so it's like whatever. But
yeah,
that is okay. The other cards that I'm taking out here, the main board Mugenshi, not super necessary into this matchup because they don't. Lexi doesn't have a weapon here. You don't really like. I don't think there's gonna be a point where like all your 6 surgings, your whelmings, your like. I don't think it's gonna be a position where they're just gonna be all gone, and we still do have a weapon if we need it, right? One of the take the tempos. There's I think it's just like a math thing. So the others are still in there, but one of them had to come out. One of there's only one Visit Floating Dojo in the deck. Yeah, it is a no block. I really don't want to have a no block in my hand if I can help it against Lexi's, because if I do need to block, it's not a combo. It doesn't combo off Flip Flack or anything like that. It is a blue 0 for Kadachi's, I guess, but like there's so much frailty in Rob's deck that I have my doubts that Kadachi's are going to be the winning factor here. So I'm just gonna cut the Floating Dojo for this one. I am also cutting the Snatches in this matchup.
Okay.
It is a
too aggressive.
It's fine. It's a 2-block. You can run snaps into it, and it's okay. It's just a little bit too hefty, and it needs to come out for some of the sideboard stuff. Reinforce the Lion. This is mainly tech towards Azalea. It's to get around the dominated red. Yeah, because dominated red in the ledger just kind of ends your game pretty much.
True.
And then we're bringing in the regular kind of equipment suite, bringing in CNCs, Flip Flacks, all the good stuff.
Good old CNCs.
Fortunately, we can't use Frailty Trap. Only Assassin and Ranger can, so we can't like throw down some more Frailty that would really be super great for our particular point of view here. But we are not Azuri, so we don't get that option here. So we're just gonna be trying to run at the wind here.
Azuri with all that disruption, yeah. All right, well, I'm playing Lexi. This is Gabe Share's list from Calling Antwerp. Shout out to Gabe. So yeah, I kind of was just looking for a list, and mine was outdated from like prior to Outsiders, so that was the list that I gravitated towards. It was a bit interesting. I didn't really know if all the stuff he ran in there was like more, canon or legitimate. I mean, I won't say not legitimate, but there were some interesting cards in here that I hadn't seen before.
Man had some tech.
Anyway, so the cards, and I wish I understood a lot. I should have asked him, but anyway, here's the Lexi list I'm running. So I am not playing Command and Conquer into Katsu. Great against Flick Flack, but Katsu blocks for 3 with pretty much everything. So I think he'll be happy to give me 2 cards for a CNC. I took the ice package out. Aggro. It's great into aggro, of course. Katsu is kind of aggressive, but he does have the blues to kind of cover this. He can just like sacrifice attacking with Kadachi if I play an ice card, so it's like, it's not really that much of an advantage compared to other aggro decks like maybe Fi or Lexi. So I took those out. I took out the lightning presses. They don't block. So it's like if I really have to block a non-hit, I don't want to be caught with this in my hand. Plus, I don't think it's actually a win condition in this deck against Katsu. I think if I'm not relying on getting over some big blocks with this deck right now. I'm just kind of trying to like, tit for tat in a way and, blow for blow kind of thing. So yeah, I took it out. I took out Arctic Incarcerations for the same reason I took out the Winter's Bites. Codex of Inertia was a card that I hadn't seen in the list before. I don't know if it's a common pick for Lexi, but basically it wasn't, it didn't make the cut for this matchup. I don't think preventing the Arsenal is really going to be that important into Katsu. There was one copy of Sikkim Shot Red. Interesting card, but there are a lot of other cards that have Go Again, plus, Voltaire gives Go Again, so I wasn't really keen on keeping that. And Death Touch as well. I think it's tech, but I'm not sure, and I didn't really ask, so I decided not to run it because I wasn't exactly sure where this card fit, but still a good card, although I have other priorities for this matchup. Yeah, that's the sideboard. We are running the, I think, pretty typical suite of cards or armor for Lexi. There's the New Horizon, of course, Tunic, Bullseye Bracers, and I was between Snaps and Perch Grapplers for the matchup. I just erred towards being more aggressive with the Snapdragon Scalers, Snapdragon Scalers. And of course we have the new Quiver of Rustling Leaves. For once per game I can get a card into my arsenal, which could help tremendously. So yeah, that's the board.
Yeah.
Ready to roll?
Yeah. There is something to be said about just like running the ice into Katsu because it could be quite disruptive.
Yeah. Although it depends how much blue you run, so I'm kind of, I don't want to like give up tempo to play it, and then I don't know. I got a 7.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see this matchup after this game. We'll see if the ice would have mattered. We can talk about it after. It might, but yeah. I don't want to take out some of the good arrows. I don't know. Tough call, honestly. There's too many good cards in the deck.
Yeah, that's true. It is tough to figure out. Like you're taking out a 3-block for a 2-block, and then
also
you
2-block.
have to be in the position where, and my breakpoints matter. So like the 2-block might actually matter quite a bit.
It's true.
I'm gonna end up going second here just because I don't want you to go second. So pretty standard stuff here.
Yeah, it's very typical, right?
Yep.
All right.
Should push your equipment more to the right.
More to the right? Yes, I will do that. Maybe I'll do the block thing like this.
Yeah, I can do the block thing. It's fine.
Yeah, that works. That looks good. All right. To attack or not to attack, right?
That is the question. Well, you can set up 6-card hands. Not awful, but
yeah.
Or you can set up. You can fire an arrow and then arsenal.
Yeah.
Depends how good your hand is or how awkward your hand is. If it's like a 4-arrow hand, then it gets kind of awkward because you don't always want to like force yourself to have to use snaps turn 2 because you have 2 arrows in your arsenal, which is kind of how that ends up being. So unless it's like Golden Shot, in which case if you have a pump, then it's okay. But if you're like praying for a pump and you don't get a pump, it gets a little awkward.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go more towards not attacking and just set something up here. So I'm gonna Voltaire in a Bolt and Shot. Funny enough, I'll give it +1, and I will move to Arsenal.
Sure, sounds good. Got my end. That's 5. It should not be 5. That would be pretty cool if it were 5.
Tunic to 5.
Tunic to 5.
Maybe someday.
Winds of Eternity to Kadachi.
Okay. Got you for 1. Now, do I ever block Kadachi's? Probably not.
No,
Let me see. What was my plan this turn? No. I'll take 1.
Another one?
I'll take 2.
Well, you can take 2, but it's not 2 yet.
Yeah, so...
This hand was kind of blue. Another
Very good thing to... I didn't attack, for sure. I was thinking of attacking with Bolt and Shot, but didn't really have any good arrow follow-ups, so I was like, nah.
I'll CNC for 6.
Okay, that's fair.
That is the only good card in my hand, so I will fire it at you.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna be not letting that hit. I'll block for 6 here.
You let it hit.
Drill Shot, Infecting Shot, blue.
Sure. I'll Arsenal Dust.
Alright. Well, I did take 2 Kadachis, so,
It takes 2
You're whittling me down.
Yeah, whittle by whittle.
I don't know why I laugh like that. Alright, Premeditate. bluffing for 3, and I'll fire the Bolden shot. Coming in for 6, go again. I'm sorry, it is 7, go again. I'm sorry, 2 cards left. Yeah.
Yeah. So here it's really like 2 cards in hand. Even if he has 2 arrows, it doesn't really matter because like you put 1 arrow below and fire it. It probably doesn't have go again. It had to be literally Falcon Wing and a 0-cost arrow for him to fire triple arrow here without pitch. So the on hit is not, because if you had 1 more card, I'd probably block this because then I could actually very well be allowing that. But you already have 2 Voltaires anyways that you haven't used. So I'm gonna send a block.
Sure, I won't react to that. So deal 7. The on hit to load is something I am considering, and I will do it. I'll put a Searing Shot. Oh, well, sorry, it's a face down card, but it's fine.
Sure.
I'll just fire it for 4 more.
Yeah, this one I'm more considering blocking, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Just because it's
didn't
4
want to. Oh, there was a consideration to pitching, to loading, searing, and then drawing and arsenaling, but this is a good damage if he's not blocking, so I think I'm okay with this. Kind of wasting the ponder though.
That is pretty unfortunate, actually. Maybe I'll just take this. I'm thinking about it pretty significantly now.
Okay.
I might have to be honest. Just to try to get like some semblance of something.
Okay. Probably a very bad blocking hand, but really strong offensive hand, I guess. Art of War, something. Or just he drew into the full line, the full Descendant Gustwave line. That's what it is. I'm gonna get Dishonored turn 2.
Yeah, sure. That's definitely how it works.
I wonder if Dishonoring is even that good into Lexi, though. I mean, flipping things in a fuseless deck doesn't really... Helps me organize the New Horizon, though, if I have to put something face up, and then New Horizon to Arsenal something, I guess. Well, I meant Lexi flip to Arsenal something with New Horizon, maybe. Okay, you got the Gust Wave there.
I'm gonna block. No, Bonds and Breaking Stairs.
Oh, that's a Bond, sorry. Yeah, so block. Okay, so you did block. I'll just, Arsenal, obviously. Pondered will trigger, so kind of lame that I have to waste the Ponder. But...
Well, one or the other, right? You can Arsenal
the
other card.
Exactly. I could have set up a 6-card hand, but then I got a card out of his hand, so it's kind of even.
Even, he says. Oh, into this, it's okay. I'll still be like Water for 3.
Okay.
2 cards in hand. 1 in Arsenal.
Okay.
Nothing suspicious here, officer.
Nothing suspicious, yeah.
Nothing suspicious here.
I don't think it's a combo card, so no chance of...
Well, this doesn't need to be a combo card. It doesn't really matter. But
I meant for breaking, sorry. I meant for the +1 if you could...
Oh, yeah, no, I'd have to have like a straight-up reaction.
Yeah.
Like a Central or
I'll give you Remorseless for 3.
I will then... do that. Just kind of loose, to say it lightly here. I'll pitch Descendant or take the tempo for 5.
Ooh.
It's just a 5, but yeah. Nice all red hand to start off the game, you know? 2 blues and 2 all reds.
Classic Eric.
Well, that happens.
My
opening hand was pretty bad. Kind of wished you fired an arrow. It's just a pretty bad opening going second hand.
I guess I'll give you this Withering Shot, blue, for 3. Take 2? Yep.
I'm happy that you're blocking, I guess, but...
It wasn't a great hand. Alright, Tunic to 3, kind of nice. I'm going to Lexi flip this Codex of Frailty. That's what I decided to keep.
Sounds
good. We're going to Voltaire. Yeah, we're going to Volt. We'll Voltaire with Tunic here. Although, actually, wait, Tunic might be a misplay. I think I'll Voltaire and I'll pitch for it. I'll pitch Bolden Shot. Yeah, I definitely have overpitch here. I'll load a Withering Shot for 5. Yep. I'll give it go again. Yeah, fire this Withering Shot for 5, go again.
I'll say no block.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, seeing the threats make you think differently, so that's fine. I won't react to that. So deal 5. Sure. You already took it.
I get a Frailty.
You'll take Frailty. All right. We'll play the Codex. Oh, sorry, I used the Voltaire once. I'll just put that like that.
I have 2 frailties.
Two
right?
frailty, yeah.
Sick.
I guess I'll put the Remorseless. Let's do that.
Sure.
Decent into Katsu. Yeah, fire for 5.
A block with 2 red whelming gust waves.
Oh.
I'm too good at this game. I'm too good at this game.
Kept all the blues in your hand, huh? All
No,
right.
just another all red hand.
Oh, great. All right, well that's my turn. No
Okay.
arsenal.
Well, what you can do with an all red hand is strike for 7.
Classic.
Yep. That's 7.
Let's think about what I want to do here. Let's see.
Still have 1 in arsenal technically, but it
Seven's
snaps into something. But
Seven's
probably not.
A lot.
You'd be down to
It's a heck of
29.
A lot. It would be. We'd be equal. I wonder if it's worth taking this or just like. Nah, it definitely isn't.
Depends how good your hand is.
The 4-card hand is not gonna do it, I think. So I'm gonna block with blue headshot and red heat seeker. So I'll take 1.
Sure. Put these frailties aside. I'm probably going to be needing them later.
Yeah, they'll come back. Oh, give me a sec. Sorry. It wouldn't have mattered. Nope, we're good. We're good. That was definitely the correct block, I think. I just forgot that I'm gonna be arsenaling something really bad. Not bad in the sense that the card's bad, but I had no choice. Basically a full hand of arrows. So like, what am I gonna do, right?
Arrow.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Arrow,
you can
arrow.
pop bullseye, I guess.
It would be snaps, I guess, to get it out. But yeah. It's a little awkward.
If you double arsenal arrow, yeah.
It would be. Yeah, I should, yeah. I'll Voltaire. I'll load the infecting shot red, and I'll just arsenal. Alright.
Sure.
I use Tunic to do
Sounds
Voltaire.
good. Setting up 6 cards. Pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't really want to take 7 for a hand that wasn't really that great.
It's reasonable. I'm not really trying to fatigue you, so it's pretty okay. Let's start with another Be Like Water. I feel like it's just like an automatic shuffling machine.
Like one of those at the casino for blackjack.
Yeah. Just pile shuffle like 20 times.
Yeah.
Anyways. 3 cards.
I'll declare no block, I think.
No
We'll
block.
see what you got. I don't know. Kind of scared of Katsu, but with a hand like this, I think I just gotta go for it.
I guess I'll Tunic. Sure, right?
You dealt 3,
Katsu.
right?
Not yet, no.
Oh, okay.
I'm tunicking an attack reaction.
Okay.
Does that matter? I can do this.
Well, good thing I didn't block, I guess. Jeez. Attack reacting
Jeez
over my
Louise.
block anyway.
Yeah, 3 is fine.
Okay, I'll take 3.
I'll use the 1 floating to declare this Surging Strike.
Oh, I forgot about
okay.
that. Yep. Yeah. Surging.
And
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Katsu also.
Okay.
Oh, feels like not great to be honest with you, but I think I need to do that. Alright, I have to make you block, so I'm gonna discard Flusterfist as my 0 cost and look for a combo card.
Okay.
I'm mainly doing this to shuffle, to be honest with you. I have drawn 10 reds in a row.
So, wow.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you here.
Wow, that's pretty bad.
Kind of tragic. So I'm gonna pick up Dishonor here.
Okay. Picking it
Get a
up just to be
swiggity.
able to pitch.
Dishonor that booty.
You're not dishonoring this turn. Come on.
Probably not, but I'm gonna at least force you to give me cards.
Yeah.
Okily dokily. I
Probably
will
does.
cut as if that matters at all. Not convinced it does.
You just doomed yourself by cutting there. All the red
maybe.
cards at the top.
Probably. I will descend this way for 5.
Yeah. 5 go again, no on hit.
5 go again, no on hit.
Could you remind me how... So, okay, well, this won't matter anyway. So I won't block this. Remind me after, it's fine. I'll take 5.
Sure.
I just forget the Dishonor trigger. I think it doesn't... You need the bonds first, I believe, right?
Yeah, the one in my arsenal. With the
Oh,
bonds
great.
history yellow.
But this is for 3?
This comes in for 3. But
But
this
it's a
doesn't
combo
need to,
card.
it doesn't need to hit for Dishonor to still come in.
Right. That's a good
That's
point.
again regardless.
Yeah.
So I am able to banish a card with combo and then search for one with the same name, but I'm not going to be doing that because it doesn't make any sense to go search for like a Flusterfist when I have Dishonor just chilling here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3.
Okay, I gotta think about how badly I care about being Dishonored.
Well, you also have to remember this is Mask.
Yeah. That's the
else.
thing. So do I commit the block now on this card, or do I care about Dishonor? Right. That's the kind of
you
dilemma.
care about Dishonor because Dishonor means you can't flip with Lexi, meaning you never get New Horizon. Well, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Or not? You're not never.
I would need to Voltaire something.
You'd have to have an empty arsenal and always like Voltaire something.
I have to always Voltaire something in, or Codex. Oh no, Codex is face down, I believe. So, but
it's pretty bad. No Lexi is pretty bad.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. But is it as bad as letting you draw 2 cards here, right? Or it's draw one off Mask, and then you can get something with bonds if you want to, right?
I'm not though. I've declared I'm not getting anything off bonds.
Oh, it's not the on hit. Okay, never mind.
It's literally
just
on
Mask.
Okay. It's literally just Mask. Yeah, it's if a card blah 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 when this attacks banish a card. I'm not banishing. Literally, this would just be like searching for Dishonor, but I have it already.
Okay, never mind. So I was thinking 2 cards for some reason. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's not as bad that you draw a card. Okay, I'll declare no block then. And also, because I got to give you 2 cards to get over the frigging bracers if you wanted to, or breaking scales.
Sure. I'll draw a card. Of course, that's what I draw. Holy mola.
Oh, I forgot Dishonor's for 4 though. It's annoying.
It's a 0 for 4. That's correct.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot.
I guess I'll Dishonor, even though I literally just drew one. That's tragic. Okay.
Oh, did you? The luck.
Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, here's 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the yellow bonds early. My opening hand was wins, bonds, be like water or something.
Wow.
Command and Conquer.
I'll be blocking with 2 cards: Falcon Wing and a blue headshot. Yeah.
I will no. Can you imagine if I pump it? I mean, I could razor this.
You potentially could. Yes, you potentially could.
I'll Arsenal pass.
Okay.
I'm not gonna snap this. I guess I could, but.
Oh, okay.
See, I made you block.
Yeah, you did.
Said I would.
Said I would. Well, no choice on a full combo line with bonds and
True.
The whole thing, the whole shebang. It was a lot of damage. I was at 35.
At least it was all red.
11.
Yeah, at least it was all red because I used Tunic.
You did that on an all red hand. Yeah, that's quite good. Well,
cross trap, I would have been doomed.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to start by Lexi flipping an endless arrow. Yeah. I was stuck with those 2 cards in my hand. I was like, yeah, I should Arsenal them both. And I'll fire the infecting shot, pitching Codex of Frailty. So coming in for 5.
It's more like 7 to be honest with you. But yeah.
If you don't block, yeah.
You snaps, you fire endless arrow. Then I cry because I have to give you the hand. Or I can just like take 7. Woof.
That's quite a lot of pain there.
Declare no block. I'm gonna make you use it. If you want it, you're gonna have to use it. I'm not giving you cards for infecting shot. So no. What's funny is like I just like shove like flak out here, and then your endless is like whatever.
I know. I'm glad you didn't have that. Yeah.
Well, I could still have it. It's your attack reaction stage.
Okay. I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean, but I can react to your react, so it's at least I'll.
Yeah, but if you don't snap and I pass, that's whatever.
I know. I know. So the thing is, do I settle for a 6-card hand, knowing you're taking 7 effectively, is the question.
Well, I can still pitch a blue. It's not like doomed.
Fine, 5. Fine. Okay, I won't react. It's fine. I'll keep my snaps for another day. I'm an Arsenal.
Luckily for you, I have my Azuri deck right next to me, so I can just like
Lucky
actually
for me. Yeah.
because I can properly slur the tokens.
I actually do. I tokens on my side. I got them all.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you're giving them to me.
I know. All right.
Okay. I will pitch.
Wait, you took 5? You're at 28?
Yeah, I took 5.
Oh, you're at 28.
Yeah,
Okay.
28.
Wow.
Yeah, I was at 28.
Wow.
But you didn't do anything. You double Arsenal to let me out of 4.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think I did the mental math with the blood rod already calculated in.
essentially, I'm just trying to go as fast as you can before you inevitably just raid 3 of a kind win. So let me.
Yeah, where are the freaking 3 of a kinds?
Yeah, it's only been 3 turns. Calm down.
I'm used to seeing everything I want right away.
You are a greedy individual. I'll start with Kadachi.
Sure, I'll take it. I should not be blocking those.
What do I do with this? I feel like I should be weaving this or something, you know? I feel like I should be like being a good player, but that's the thing. It's just like you just give me a 3 block on my mask. Probably okay. Like I could just like do an attack and then Kadachi, see if you block, that kind of thing. But
right, yeah. Yeah, weaving Kadachis is pretty important, but it doesn't trigger masks. That's the bad thing.
Exactly, it doesn't trigger masks. Correct. I'm going to get a Kadachi again.
Yeah, I'll take it.
22. Have to consider Blood Rot. Let's do 100 wins for 3 go again. Like, really awkward card. It has combo, so I can technically push it if I wanted to. I have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, 2 cards left. I think I won't tiptoe around the scalers, I think. I just gotta play it honestly here. So I'll just block for 3 with a hamstring. If you want to draw, that's fine. You'll take away the threat for the rest of the game. I might be happy with that.
Gotta think about whether it's worth... No, I don't think so. I think that's fine.
Okay.
So that's blocked.
Okay.
I will be like water for 3. 1 card in hand, 1 on arsenal.
1 hand, 1 arsenal. Yeah, that could be problematic.
Could be. Could also be a boat.
Yes. Probably okay to do this.
You know my E-Strike hand? It was E-Strike, triple red whelming gust wave. I can't believe what I was watching.
Beautiful.
I'll give you that one for free. I'll give you that one.
Tunic will not be up this turn, although I don't really have much to pump out. All right, I'll give you a chill shot for 3. Not sure how badly you want to pump that. Okay.
Not because I want to keep my last blue to pay for.
Okay. Blood Rot. I forgot you had Dishonor number 2 there.
Yes, I even told you. I told you I drew the second.
I know. I now remember. I remember now. All right.
Like that one you get for free.
Thank you. Okay. So, I am going to play out a Lace with Blood Rot.
Okay, fair enough.
And I'm going to pitch for Voltaire to put an Endless Arrow number 2.
Okay.
Giving it go again.
Sure.
7 or 8, yeah, it doesn't really matter. All right, I'm gonna fire 7 go again.
7 go again.
Yeah.
Block 7 kind of sucks. I don't know if that's what I want to be doing at the moment. Blood Rot's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I could just get 2 cards and block the second Endless is probably just better.
Yeah, it's a little sad to have to play Endless on like a pretty weak turn, but I had 2. The other cards I gave up to block were like, more arrows infecting Chill Shot. So it was a bit of an awkward hand. It wasn't like there was no Rain Razor or anything like that, which is what you really want to see with Endless Arrow.
I'll declare no block.
Okay. I won't. Yeah, I won't react.
Okay. Blood Rot. Take an arrow to the knee. I'm bleeding.
I guess I'm happy the Blood Rot triggered.
Blocking 7 is just tricky. I'd rather just give you 2 cards for a second arrow if you want to fire a second arrow, and then I just block that instead of give you 3 cards and be like, well, you still have a second endless arrow.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. I'll Voltaire again then. I'll load the other arrow.
Sure.
Now I think go again is probably better here because 5 is the same thing as 4. If I assume Eric wants to block it. If you're not blocking it, I should definitely take the +1. Unless I want to but use my bracers to get it in again. But I'll fire with go again for 4. Just to, show him that there's a possibility I can fire the other endless arrow.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll declare no blocks.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no reacts from me.
No reacts from you.
So I will take it back and deal 4. All right, well, I'll fire the last one then for 4. No go again.
No block.
Okay, sounds good. No react. I'll take it back. Yeah, all right. I will arsenal one of them and pass to you.
Okay.
All right.
I was only prepared to block if you broke your
bracer.
Tailors and bullseye.
The bullseye. Yeah.
If you break both of them, and I'd give you 2 cards, but my hand is a little bit too strong.
Oops, I drew 4 instead of 3. 1 sec. That should go back on top. All right, your turn.
Dodge.
Oh man.
One is cheating on stream.
Whoa, this hand. All right.
Yeah, this hand, I think the hand is was a little bit too. It's unfortunate that you had all the endlesses.
I maybe should have pushed for lethal with snaps and bullseye.
Yeah, it would be lethal, but
one more arrow. Yeah. Maybe it wasn't worth it. Wouldn't be lethal. Yeah. Maybe I made the right choice.
Okay. I'll pitch. Concealed blade.
Oh man.
Play Art of War.
Ah.
I'll choose +1/+1. Banish to draw 2. So I'll banish Winds of Eternity blue.
Sure.
Cards. Okay, not bad. At some point, Katsu. I haven't drawn any of the flicks or any of the other CNCs, so I'm not really able to slow you down. So I feel like I just have to kind of go for it. Which is fine.
Go for that raw damage.
Exactly. You understand.
Yeah.
Alright, I guess we are going to start off with a Surging Strike for 6 because of Art of War.
For 6, yeah, 6 go again. Yep. That's rough. I will not be blocking that. I'll take 6.
Okay. From Arsenal, I'll play Descendant Gust Wave. That's also coming in for 6 because of Art of War. 2 cards in hand.
That's rough. Yeah, I'll take the 6 on that one too. Yeah, this hand was not made for blocking, I'll tell you that.
Hand was not made for blocking. Well, that's what I like to hear, because I have Bonds of Ancestry. Which I will be playing from hand.
For 5?
It will be for 5. I am going to actually use it, though. I'm going to use the ability, because I would like to get Dishonor, so that you can't flip up that card, and you are screwed.
Oh, yeah.
So I will banish Dishonor. We'll go grab Dishonor. I wonder what he's gonna do. I still have a card in hand.
Yeah.
I didn't even bother Katsuing. Like, I got Bonds.
Watch there be a Razor in there. I'll be very sad.
Yeah. Well, I can't Razor Bonds. Bonds are the 2 costs, but.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I meant for the Dishonor. Yeah.
Ah, yes. This will draw a card off Mask, though.
It would.
Scalers
is so good here.
If you have 2/2 blocks, it's very well. If you have a 3 block and a 2 block that you want to block with, it's very good. Yes. So I have Dishonor in the Banish Zone.
Okay.
That I can play this turn, and I have 1 card in hand, and I have nothing floating.
The thing is, I would give you 6, but then that leaves me in a tough spot because I can't block Dishonor.
Endless me. I think if you would have endless me, I would have just taken the 5 and then I would go to 3. That would have been the only difference. But I think since Blood Rod doesn't kill me, I still want to do this turn.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, so my hand is like, I guess I could block 6, but then like Dishonor basically ruins me. And I
well, then I
definitely
just get the other 2 cards.
and I can't block both of these. I guess I gotta give you Mask, honestly. That's really rough. Yeah, I'll take 5.
You have to give me New Horizon. Oh no, you meant my Mask. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give you the Mask trigger to draw a card, I think, because I really don't want to be blocking right now.
We'll draw said card. What did I draw?
It's like I can block 6, but I'll have like basically a dead turn.
That is
Well, obviously you're gonna dishonor me, so that's I can't let that happen.
I am gonna shocker. Dishonor for 5, 4 plus Art of War. So Art of War gave me 4 here. That's kind of why.
That's quite good.
I think it's Katsu. If your Art of War turn is bad, I think you lose the game because they have 3 of a kind Rain Razor. As Katsu, you're just like only Art of War can really do anything for me. You know the sad part is you also get to use Art of War technically.
You mean if I have it in the
you
deck?
had it in the list?
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
You had it in the list. Okay, over to you.
Well, if you have Razor, you have it. I'll block 6. Endless Arrow, Bolton Shot. Please no.
Blocking 6. I am gonna react though.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I will Snapdragon.
Okay.
The reason I'm Snapdragging here is because I have a Fluster Fist, and it is coming in for lethal.
It is coming for lethal.
So I do get to force lethal, which is pretty good. I hear that that's what you need to do in this game.
Here's a 3 of a kind.
That is exactly what I wanted to see. So you're taking 2 off the 3 of a kind?
I am, yeah. It's a 2 block. Sorry, I'm taking 3 actually.
Taking 3. I will Arsenal and take 2 off Blood Rot.
Sounds good. Yeah.
That was the hand I needed.
Yeah, that was a good answer to my kind of mediocre. Well, it wasn't a mediocre turn. Endless Arrow is quite good. I'm gonna Lexi flip.
I pretty much had the Bonds line already, and I drew into the Fluster Fist.
It's a very good draw. Very good draw. All right, well, the card I was saving in my hand, pay for it with Tunic, is 3 of a kind, number 2. Drawing into 2, 3 of a kind.
That's still pretty good.
It's still an okay hand. Yeah, so I'm gonna draw 3. Okay, I'm gonna pitch for Voltaire.
Sure.
Gonna load a Heat Seeker.
Sure.
With go again. I'm gonna fire it for 5.
I need to block this mainly because I don't think Mask is going to do anything from this point on.
That's fair. Yeah.
And being able to block with a 3-block and Mask is pretty good right now.
I agree, yeah. Surprised no Flick Flags came out yet. It's kind of rare.
Well, you were waiting for your 3 of a kinds and got both of them in one hand. Maybe I'll get both my Flick Flags.
Maybe. I remember you once blocked like a 8 attack with like 2 Flick Flags or something. I was like, it's really sad.
No, I just stonewalled that game. I remember that. That was just like the time the game this ended.
Yeah, my soul left my body at that point. Yeah.
I think I'm blocking 5 like this. I'm just gonna think about if that's
sure.
the block I want to use here.
Sounds good. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Yeah, because I don't want you to Heat Seeker and just get a free card. Feels kind of bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate that you could use your Mask like that. But it is what it is. I will. Yeah, no reacts from me. I'll fire the Endless for 4.
It was a ruse. Flick Flack from us.
No!
Got him.
You have 3 cards in hand, right?
I have 3 cards in hand.
Right, well, I can't let you keep those. I'm gonna snap it.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, the sad thing is, like, it's not even...
So now the equivalent is funny because it's like, if you would have snapped it to put me to 1, I'm still at 1 for all intents and purposes, right? And you wouldn't be able to do this play. So it's kind of balanced out, even though I think you could have done either.
Yeah, that is fair. All right, well, let's just bullseye. I'll put a Bolton Shot and fire it for 4.
Oh yeah, this is definitely isn't lethal. I definitely should not be blocking this, right? Because like, why would I?
Yeah, that's fair.
Just do this into this into this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, I'll pass to you.
Although on the bright side for you, if you give me a Blood Rod, I'll probably die.
Yeah, I know. Well, didn't have it. Didn't have it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the flip side, let's say I was at 1, and you didn't have snaps or bullseye. It would have been completely different because then I would have had to give you 2 cards. So Or no, that's not true. You would have had an endless. I would have been at 1, but you would have had an endless because I would have taken the last 5 and gone down to 1, right?
Right, I
That's
would
what
have
we
taken
agreed?
it back. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
true.
you would have had an endless, but like your turn was 3 of a kind, 3 of a kind anyway. So it's just kind of like a bit of a moot point.
I know, yeah. All right. Oh,
okay.
your move.
All right, I'm gonna pitch this blue. I'm gonna Kadachi. So well, it's technically a whelming, but I don't think it matters for you.
I guess that one I'll take since you can't kill me off of it. Razor. Yeah, okay.
I could totally kill you off of it.
I know, but I'm not gonna give you tunic yet.
I'm going to Kadachi number 2.
All right, here's tunic.
Sure. I guess I do this because this is just hilarious, isn't it? You strike for 7.
Probably not for me. You strike for 7.
You give me 2 cards of New Horizon, or you need to give me 3 cards.
I don't really care about New Horizon right now. I think so. 2 cards of New Horizon. It is.
You don't strictly need it to win the game on 2. So
no, this is Let's see. What do I want to keep though? Probably this. Give you this. Seems okay. Alright, here's Falcon Wing, Heat Seeker, and New Horizon. Plus I have no arsenal right now, so it's a good time to throw it under the bus.
it is probably the best time. I don't think you'll get a better time.
No.
Other than like off of the first Kadachi for some reason, but like.
Right. I'll Voltaire. I wanted to fire Remorseless, but I'll be firing Endless instead.
Did you have any reds? Oh, sorry. Did you have any?
No, it was all red. It was all red. So there was no chance. Yeah.
You can't fire Remorseless.
Okay. I know. Yeah, it's okay.
That's for
4.
4.
It would have been for 5. I'm sorry. I would have loaded +1, 5. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's for 5.
This for sure.
I forgot that Remorseless costs 1.
I'll give you a Bonds and Flusterfist Blue.
Sure, I'll pass. Yeah, game's gonna end very quickly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your hand.
Yeah.
Pitch,
Probably Kadachi, and a 4 or something.
Oh, you bet your bottom dollar.
It's funny, I just drew my tar pit trap. Would have been real helpful earlier.
You could use it. You could use it if you want.
I will be using it, I guess. Here's tar pit trap.
Kadachi number 2.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed the... Oh, that might have been a huge misplay to give you tar pit there, actually. That was pretty funny. We'll see if
Well, you can just take it back. It's fine.
I'll give you something else instead. I'll give you Premeditate here. I figured giving my 2 blocks instead of 3 is good. Yeah, I'll take 1. I mean, I'll block 2 on your Kadachi, I'm sorry. I'm not taking 1.
Okay, so you block that. I'll Kadachi for another one.
Yeah, here's a second Premeditate.
Wow. Some would call that premeditated.
Oh, I don't stack my decks.
Yellow Surging for 4.
Yeah, okay. It didn't matter then, but I'll block for 5. Tar Pit and Lace. Tar Pit was my only 3 block, which is why I didn't want to give it on a Kadachi.
Yeah,
in case you for 5.
If you had Tar Pit on my Bonds turn, that big turn, I lose.
Yeah.
I literally lose.
Yeah, I really needed it early.
Nothing I can do.
Oops, I did not see that. I'll pass it back to you.
Nick on 1. All right, pitch Flusterfist, Kadachi.
Yeah, here's here's Bolton.
Kadachi number 2.
Yeah, here's Withering Shot.
Withering Shot.
Yeah, it's probably game though. I can't block 2 attacks.
Literally,
you strike for 7. That does it. Yep.
Like, is that okay?
2-3 blocks.
Yeah,
that's enough. I was hoping to, I mean, you probably wouldn't, but if I kept 1 card in hand, I could quiver quiver of Rustling Leaves for like a single 0 costed arrow, which is not this. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very, very close.
Yeah.
No.
It probably just came down to me drawing 2 3 of a kinds on your big pop off turn. And it was like I couldn't block well. I could block 5 very well, but I just couldn't block the 6. So it was like I don't.
The Art of War really won the game because it drew me into the Flusterfist, and I think it drew me Flusterfist and Surging. No, was it Surging Strike? I think it was Surging Strike, but at that point I still had 6 Surging.
Yeah.
No, that's correct. I had Surging in my hand. It drew me Bonds. It drew Bonds, Flusterfist. which is just like insane because I have this Gust Wave in the arsenal. Because you didn't, because I was gonna Gust Wave, but you blocked my second Be Like Water, so I ended up not Gust Waving.
Right.
Off that, so it's a pretty good block because otherwise I would have hit you for 5 for free.
I was worried about that, yeah, and I had 3 of a kind, so I was kind of like, okay, I'll give you 1 card and still be able to do something good with 3 of a kind. I was ready to sacrifice the second 3 of a kind, but it blocks 2, so I had to do it at a really good time. And Art of War made it so that your 4 attacks became 5, and I guess your bonds became 5, and I was like, well, you can always like use your breaking scales, whatever you want.
Yeah,
so
to pump it.
It was really tough. I really had to use that at the right time, but 2 block into Katsu is pretty rough.
Yeah, there was a turn where I could have scales to draw off Mask. I think it was the Flusterfist turn.
Yeah, it was the turn where I really wanted you to, so that you could just get it out of there, and then I could not have to worry about that anymore.
It's getting it for a card in Katsu is kind of like there are so many misses that I could just draw a blue and just like be like, well, that was just doomed, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like you really wanted to save it for like good on hits, right? Like Be Like Water is not a combo card, but anything from that surging line where like if you Be Like Water and they block, and then you like Surging Strike or whatever, and then they like can't block it, and then you have like the +1 on like Whelming Gust Wave.
Whelming plus draw a card.
Obviously, you knew I didn't have Whelming because I literally drew all 3 of them in the same hand. So
it's true. That's kind of why. That's why you held back from telling me that fact. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, but the fact that I had to like draw 2 all red hands, and then the opening hand was like, luckily without the CNC. In my opening hand is pretty bad. But the CNC you just block with 2 cards. It's kind of like whatever. But like without that CNC, the hand had 0 pressure. It was like yellow bonds.
Right.
So I think really the only point was just like I wasn't drawing flicks early. You didn't draw tar pits early.
There's my Rain Razor.
I did, and then you didn't draw your
all the Rain Razor. They're all together at the bottom.
You drew the because like the Rain Razor would have been fine, but the thing is like you still had to block a fair amount. So like Rain Razor could have easily come early on a turn where you needed to block, and then you would have died, right?
Exactly.
And on my end, it's like, well, if I don't go fast enough and take your, because the big turn you had where I went to like 8 or something.
Yeah, it was 8.
What did I start at? I think like 20 something.
Yeah, you were at 21. You paid the blood rock. We had 23. You were 23. Yeah,
I think it was at 23.
You took the 7. You took the buffed endless, I think.
Yeah, I took
for
the 7.
I snapped, I think. Oh, did I? Oh no, I must have loaded that and given it a go again. So
no, you enlisted me 3 times. So
So I Voltaired it twice. Yeah, and then I fired it.
That's exactly what. Yeah, you Voltaired it twice because you got it back twice. So you 7-4-4, I think, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's for 15, 23 to 8. There you go. Yeah.
So like the only difference is if you bullseye.
If I did snap on the last endless, and then bullseyed in the last one for 5 more damage.
And then I go to 1.
You go to 1. You go to 1.
Well, I go to 3, but I'm taking the blood.
But you did take. Well, you took the 2. You did take the 2. You went from 8 to 6.
I took it. Yeah, I took it. I went from 8 to 6. I was at 8, and then I would have taken another 5, right? So I would have gone to 3, and then I would have had Blood Rod.
But then I wouldn't have had my Endless Arrow on the turn where I needed it to do a bit of damage.
Well, you would have arsenaled it because you would have got it back.
Oh, I would have hit it again. You're right. I'm sorry. I would have hit it again. Yeah.
You still would have had one, but you would have arsenaled it, right? And then when I was at 3, you were at like 20 something also.
I was 23, and you were 21, I think. No, so you were 23. I was 22. So I was 22.
Okay, yes, that's right. Because then I just 6 surging, 6 descendant,
6,
5,
bones, so that's 17, putting me to 5. I was at 10 when you dishonored. Oh, I was at 5. Yeah, I was at 5 when you dishonored. Yeah. So I blocked dishonor fully.
You were at 5. You blocked dishonor, and then I snaps into Flusterfist for 5.
For game. Then I have to give you.
It was 18, 23, 28 that turn. Is that correct?
Sounds about right.
It was a 28 damage turn. So to come back into this matchup, I needed a 28 damage turn.
It's true. And yeah, if you didn't get that, and if I did tar pit trap you at any point there, it would have been really good for me. Like I would have been able to maintain tempo throughout.
I agree. The matchup is really on a nice edge. Like it's whoever draws their power. But the thing with Lexi, you have just more power cards to draw. Like the Rain 3 of a kind just lets you draw so much more.
Yeah.
Unless I draw one of my 2 Art of Wars, which I ended up drawing, but I also had to get literally bonds. Because my early game was just so bad that like
Yeah.
each strike is like all I could do. But luckily, your early game wasn't fantastic. Just a lot of just a lot of 4-arrow hands and stuff like that.
It's very fair play. No Rain Razor, no 3 of a kind,
No
nothing like that. Yeah. I wonder if the ice would have been a good idea then.
The thing is, it's just like the ice would have been. The ice is good when you're not popping off, right? When you're just like when you need to draw arrows and you draw ice cards, you're just sad.
Yeah, no, you're right. But like I guess it would have saved those turns where you popped off, but then again, I can't rely on the ice always doing that, right? Because I only have 6 of them in the deck. So it's like if I draw it at times when you have a dead hand, then it's pretty useless.
It's red Arctic, right? So it's literally just like you're just trying to stymie. You could like fire an arrow and then red Arctic.
Yeah.
And I took the arrow, have a red, and if I have 2 blues like I did last time, I just
pitch 1.
You tax one of my blues, but then I only take 5 and I still come back with like Art of War.
Yeah, so you know it's not a guaranteed plan, and it does backfire because it blocks for 2. So
I think it's
my choice might have been okay.
It's good when it's good, and it's bad when it's just like
really bad when it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you could run it. I think at the very least you can probably run Winter's Bite. Less good if I'm on Tunic because you give me the Frostbite, you Winter's Bite, and I Tunic and just okay, whatever.
it's true.
If I have Tunic up. It's so I think the red Arctic, like mainly the stuff like that is good into Azalea. It's good into the Mirror, where like your resources are so thin and your 2-card plays are not very good usually. Whereas like a lot of the times I can block with 2 cards, come back with whatever. So I'm like okay coming back with lighter cards because I have a bunch of 0 for 4s and stuff like that. As whatever. But I think that if someone like says that like they run the ice and have a lot of success in the Katsu, I can see it, but I can also see it doing quite poorly into Katsu if you need to block.
Yeah, mileage may vary for the ice package into Katsu.
Yeah, this is just one game. It was a pretty exciting one to that point though. So if you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And with that, from wherever you're watching in the world, have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Bye for now.